This is the second of three instructional videos for faculty at Lehman College using Blackboard. In this video, we're going to talk about how to create various types of assignments for our students. So after you've logged into your Blackboard course page, I want to direct your attention over to the left-hand side. You notice you have these dominant tabs, right, that specify different areas within your course page, such as course documents, course information, etc. Yours may be a little different than the ones listed here. But let's say you want to eliminate a section that you don't need. You can click on that double down arrow. You can either hide it or delete it. If you delete it, that doesn't mean you can't repost it. So don't feel worried about deleting it, because you can always repost any dominant tab you'd like over here. I wanted to talk about how to post assignments to your Blackboard course page. I noticed over here that I don't have really a space where I can post assignments, so I'm going to create a tab that's just a content area. So if you hover your cursor over the plus sign in the top left, click Create Content Area. I'm going to call this Assignments. Okay. And you want to make it available to your users and click Submit. And notice that it appears right there. It's a pretty important button, so I want to put it up higher. I think I'm going to put it right below Course Documents. And you can do that, right? You can move any of these just by clicking on the arrow, holding it down, and moving it where you want it. So now that I've created assignments, I'm going to click on that category. Haven't added anything to it yet, which is what we're going to do now. If you want to organize your course according to folders, you can always put your cursor over Build Content, Content folder. I call this Week 1, for example. Click Submit. Right, you can do this for however many topics or weeks that you'd like. I'm just going to do 2 just to illustrate. So let's say in Week 1 I want to post a discussion board. I can click in the Week 1 folder I've just created. And for a discussion board, I'm going to go over to Add Interactive Tool. Click on Discussion Board. And click on Create New Forum, because you notice there's no forums created yet. We have to actually create them. So we'll create new forum, and I'll just call it DB1 for Discussion Board 1. Make available. You also have some forum settings that you can specify, and importantly, you can also specify how you want to grade this. So click on Grade Discussion Board Forum. The points possible, I'll just put 10. This you can leave the same, and we'll click Submit. Now it brings us back to that page. Now that we have a forum created, right, I'll go ahead and click on that and click Next. This is the link. So for example, you could put instructions here. Please make 2 posts for this topic. Okay, any information you'd like. This is how it will appear to the student, and click Submit. Now we have a discussion board assignment in Week 1 folder. Now, how do students go to complete the assignment? They have to click on the underlined link of the assignment name. So DB1, if they clicked on that, look where it takes them. It takes them right into the forum. There's no content, so nobody's been discussing anything yet. But how students would create an entry is by clicking on Create Thread. Type in their title of their message and enter their text here. Click Submit. Okay, and there's the first post with the title. To access it, you would just click here. Now let's say every student has made their discussion board post and you want to grade it. It's very easy. You can even just click on Discussion Board on the left-hand side. Click on the forum and click Grade Forum. Once you click Grade Forum, look what happens. It will show you the number of posts your students have made, and you click the Grade button. Here it will show you all the posts that each student has made. You can click Edit Grade on the right, give the student a grade, offer feedback, and click Save Grade. When you do that, you can also go down and click Show All and navigate to the next student. And when you're finished, you can click OK. These will automatically appear in the Grade Center. So I'm going to go back to this Assignments tab. Let's say in week 2 I want to post a blog assignment. So I'll click on the week 2 folder. move my cursor over Add Interactive Tool, and click on Campus Pack Blog. We'll give it a name. I'll just call mine Sample Blog. Offer the instructions here. Make blog available, yes. And here's something you'll need to specify. Is it a group blog? If it's a group blog, that means everybody in the course or in the group you specify will be able to read this blog. If you want to make it like a private journal, you can select that option. Okay. If you do keep it a group blog, here you can click on students' names and use the right arrow to allow who can see this blog. Here where it says allow members of the blog to view comments, I think is a good selection. And finally, we can create a gradebook entry in the gradebook by clicking here, titling the gradebook entry, points possible, I'll give 10, and display grades to students, yes, you want to click that. And then we'll click OK. And here is what how the students will see the assignment. Notice that you don't click on the title of a blog to access it. You have to click this underlined view. When you click view, it will take you into the blog assignment you've created. Now for students, when they click view, they're in here. They will have to click new entry, right? Title of the entry, and enter their text in the box. Click save. Right? And here's how it will appear. The great thing about a blog is everybody who uploads a blog to this assignment, it will all appear in this space, right? So you don't have to go searching for each person's contribution. It will appear all in the same space. You as an instructor will want to make sure that you click Show All Entries if it doesn't already come up. Because if it just shows 15 and you have 20 students, it might cut something off. So you want to make sure that that says Show All Entries so you can access everybody's blog assignments. Okay? Now I'm going to go back to that assignment tab that we created. And let's say in week 3, I'll add another content folder up here. Let's say in week 3, I want them to submit a paper or another kind of writing assignment. One way you can do that is by moving your cursor over Create Assignment and clicking on Assignment. Okay, I'll call this Sample Assignment. Offer the instructions here. You can attach a file in section 2 if you like. Grading points possible, I'll give 100. Make assignment available, yes. You can also specify the number of attempts. I don't think this is necessary here. Limit availability when this assignment is available. Track number of views. Specify a due date by clicking here. Right. And you can click on the calendar to specify the date. And click here to specify the time. And then click Submit. Okay, so that's how the assignment will appear. Notice here, just like the discussion board, a student has to click on the title of the assignment to be able to complete the assignment. They can either copy and paste text here in the box, or they can browse their computer and attach a file. Once that's done, they can save as a draft, of course, or they can go ahead and submit, etc. And click OK. So we've talked about how to do 3 different kinds of assignments, how to assign a discussion board, a blog, and an assignment.